Today, Moonbeam has hit an all-time low. Could this be a good time to be buying some more of this token? Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. As you can see, the price of Moonbeam is probably at the lowest that I've seen it. So today we literally hit an all-time. We're still hovering around that all-time low, where the price has come down just under 27 cents. And over the last year or so, you can see the performance of the token. It's just been getting absolutely hammered. It's down 80% over the last 12 months, which is insane to think. But obviously, we have been in a bear market and potentially still are in a bear market. So, you know, where the price is, can it go lower? Potentially, this can go lower. And we'll take a look at some charts towards the end of this video and see possibly where the price of Moonbeam will go. But if you don't know much about Moonbeam, so essentially Moonbeam is an Ethereum compatible smart chain contracts project which is built on Polkadot. It was one of the top winners of the parachain auctions back towards the end of 2021. So literally this launched just before the bear market hit, and you can see everything else is history since the token launched. It hit an all-time high of $19.50. This was literally probably the day that it launched, but you can see on the chart here the price that you can see on CoinGecko is around just over $13. So given where we're at with the price at the moment, that is, if it was to return back to that all-time high, you're looking at between a 50 and 70x, depending on which price you're looking at. In terms of circulating supply, so since the token initially launched, there was quite a lot of tokens still locked up, and over a period of time, these have been getting unlocked. And I've been tracking the unlock myself in terms of how that's going. So every month there's been tokens being unlocked. So the next one is happening in 16 days, where they'll basically unlock another 3 million tokens. Here on token unlocks is showing that there's 20% remaining locked. I'm not quite sure. There seems to be a price difference there, a token difference there, because here it's showing 800 as being unlocked, but on CoinGecko we can see this is 643 million. So I'm not quite sure what that discrepancy is or what's being considered, but you can see this has probably created a lot of selling pressure over a period of time, but eventually this selling pressure will go away, and we'll potentially look at these as having been fantastic opportunities to have acquired more Moonbeam tokens. So when I've been buying my Moonbeam tokens, I have been staking them. You can stake them by literally going on the Moonbeam website, launching the app, which will take you basically to a fancy website where you can connect your MetaMask wallet. You can then identify the collator's you want to stake your tokens with. And there's another website where you can basically see what APY you can potentially get depending on the collator you can choose. So again, in terms of the APYs that people are now getting, these are considerably much lower. They're now single digits. A few months ago, probably 6 months ago, majority of these were double digits. We're talking maybe 18 to 20%. So again, this could be one of the factors why the price has suffered so much, because people have probably chosen to sell their tokens and then potentially buy back at some stage, rather than stake them and get these type of APYs, which obviously they're not bad. You still better than what you would get in a bank, but people are obviously opting to sell their tokens and hold potentially stable coins maybe, and buy back in at some stage down the line. I personally, what I'm doing is I'm staking all the Moonbeam that I currently hold And when there's opportunities, as we are in now, where the price is where it is, this again is a good time to potentially be acquiring some Moonbeam. So if we actually have a look at the price itself, you can see just how much selling pressure there has been. Even going back to the start of this year, when we had a bit of a rally up, we went all the way from 31 cents and went as high as 55 cents. And again, we've now since come back down and gone even lower than the all-time low that we thought it was at the time back in January, where we're sat at 30 cents. And since then, we've obviously gone a lot lower than that. As of today, we're sat at 27 cents basically. Most tokens, surprisingly, in the crypto market haven't performed as badly as Moonbeam has. The price has just been absolutely hammered. As you can see, it is on a downward trend, and this will continue trending downwards until we can then start to get a bit more momentum. I've drawn some trend lines here just for my own self to see where I think that the price will potentially start to reverse, and those pivots are considerably higher from where we're at the moment. So you're looking at maybe about 30-ish cents. If we can return back to 30-ish cents and continue to go up, then maybe there might be an opportunity for the price to recover. The orange line you can see here is the 200-day moving average. That's where really the battle will be for the Moonbeam token should it start to recover and trend upwards. But short term, I think potentially, unfortunately, the price could go lower. How much lower, I don't know, because this is now downward price discovery. So I am slowly buying. Each time it dips down by a cent, I'll buy more. So each time it drops by a cent, I'll buy more. So I've still got a few buy orders stacked up all the way down to 20 cents. Should we get down there at all, I'll continue buying each time. And hopefully we'll look back on these one day as being generational lows and a fantastic opportunity to have acquired some Moonbeam tokens. And with each time I'm buying, I am staking them basically directly on Moonbeam and getting that passive income in the background, because at some stage this will recover. Once we get out of the bear market, we should see the price of Moonbeam really perform, because again, this was launched towards the start of a bear market, so we haven't really seen what Moonbeam can do. But a lot of projects have been building on Moonbeam. At the moment, they've got their hackathon, which is running from the end of this month for the next 4 weeks. As you can see here, they got a prize fund of about 70k, and there's all various projects that are working with Moonbeam. So I think this is a great opportunity to be buying. It is potentially going to go lower, and if it does, I'm going to continue buying. But that's all I wanted to share with you in this video. Hope you enjoy that content, and I'll see you in my next video.